Hello, I'm Jacob Coakley, and welcome to the Stage Directions Video Editor's Note for August 2013. The country's in the middle of a heat wave right now, with Minnesota actually approaching temperatures close to Las Vegas, where I'm based. And let me tell you, that's pretty messed up. So to help everyone cool off, I kind of changed the background a little bit this month. Got a nice little kind of Arctic shore. I don't know how much you can see. Got a little ice over here, maybe little waves and rocks over here. So, I'm just doing my part, trying to make sure everyone kind of stays cool during this heat wave. This August, our special section is on costumes and makeup. As an actor, I wore plenty of costumes, but I only operated a sewing machine once back in Cub Scouts when I made a beanbag. So I always enjoy talking to costume designers, seamstresses, costume shop managers, and everybody else on the costume side of things, because it's always a guided tour to a land that I just don't get to visit all that often. So I want to give a special thank you to everyone I spoke with this month. It was a lot of fun. One of the things I learned about in my conversations with costumers this month was a group of Japanese fabric dyeing techniques called shibori. It involves dyeing a pattern into fabric by manipulating the fabric, whether that's stitching the fabric, binding, compressing, or otherwise manipulating it. In America, it's also known as tie-dyeing. In particular, Megan Pitkuik, costume shop supervisor for the Department of Theater at the University of Iowa, and I apologize if I've mispronounced your name, Megan. Anyways, Megan introduced me to a technique of shibori dyeing called arashi shibori, which involves dyeing a fabric after wrapping it around a pole and binding it. Arashi is a Japanese word for storm, and the pattern is meant to evoke the driving rain of a storm. Of course, after hearing about this, I immediately went online to learn more about it. On YouTube, there are a ton of videos of varying quality about shibori techniques, but one in particular that caught my eye was uploaded by a user named Shibori Girl. The video is an interview with an elderly Japanese shibori artisan in Aramatsu, a town in Japan famous for its textiles and kimono work. Shibori Girl also runs a website where, for a fee, you can watch all of her videos about shibori dyeing techniques. If anyone out there subscribes, let me know what you think. Of course, two of the biggest costume dramas of the past few years have been the TV shows Mad Men and Downton Abbey. They're two vastly different shows, but in each, costumes play an integral role in communicating character and are a huge part of the show's appeal. AMC totally gets it. On the AMC YouTube channel, there are interviews with Janie Bryant, costume designer for Mad Men, about the costumes, fabrics, and choices she made for each of the episodes of the last season. Over on the PBS website, you can catch a couple interviews with Susanna Buxton, the costume designer for Downton Abbey. She charts the course of fashion through Season 2 and walks you through all the fabulous dresses in the Season 2 Christmas special finale. If you're lucky, you might just be able to forget about the horrors of Season 3. I'm always a little disappointed that the magazine isn't bigger for our costume issue. I'd love to print a huge portfolio-sized magazine with the photos just splashed across the entire page. Maybe someday that will happen. But in the meantime, I'm going to start experimenting with Pinterest. I'll upload a bunch of photos from this magazine and previous issues too, so you can get up close and much bigger views of these photos. You can find us on Pinterest at pinterest.com/stage directions. If you've got a board I should follow, let me know. And that's it. Have a great rest of your summer, and don't forget to stay cool out there. See you next month.